Welcome to episode number 10 of Turning $100 into $1 million, the series where I risk a whopping $100 in an attempt to turn it into $1 million for your sake, for your entertainment. And the series has been getting quite some views lately. If you take a look at some of the last few episodes, the views have been ramping up. It must be a very popular series. People are truly entertained by what I'm doing here, so that is good news. As you can see here, Webull has a different interface. I think they're doing a beta test. There was a little notification that popped up talking about their beta test that they're doing, so that's why the screen looks a bit different. I don't see too many differences as far as the actual interface. It's more so just the design and color. And we'll just toggle here from some of the options and features. Perhaps the screener looks a bit different. If you look at some of the older episodes, I don't believe the screener looked quite like this, but you can double check on that for me. So anyways, in this series, we do have some news for you. The market rallied yesterday, and today is the 30th. The market rallied yesterday on the 29th, down again today. But yesterday, big news on some testing of some drugs for the virus, and the market started to soar. And Viacom, in this case, ended up shooting up. Now we're up 12% over. I'm thinking about selling it, but I just know that there's so much potential when it comes to this stock. Again, if we take a look at Viacom as far as what kind of potential we could have with the price, you'll see we're not even anywhere close to the kind of territory that we can be reaching. So instead of just a 12% gain, we could potentially see close to a 100% gain when it comes to this stock. So I'm going to be holding. I was close to thinking about selling, but I figured just one share, might as well take the risk. When it comes to ABR, we are in the green. OXLC, we were in the green yesterday, but now down just a bit with the market's small drop today. That was due to the amount of jobless claims that were announced and the grim outlook potentially for the third quarter. So that's mostly why the market was down today, but we're very close to being all 100% in the green. All it takes, I would think, is just one more up day, and we shall see all in the green, and then we can start talking about selling. And in this episode, I want to talk about AMC, but before we get there, totally unrelated to this, again, this is a totally separate portfolio, but I do want to show you that on my Robinhood portfolio with the Robinhood Cash Management account, and if you haven't seen those videos yet, part 1 and part 2, I'll link them down below in the description. Be sure to check them out if you haven't already. We actually got some interest a couple hours ago. The interest came on the expected date, the April 30th date that they were predicting. And so we have 4 cents deposited with my cash management account, as well as a pending dividend there, but that's unrelated to this portfolio. But I just wanted to show you this interest. Pretty cool for doing nothing, and interest you're earning weekly and monthly. So Robinhood Cash Management account. I'll link both of my affiliate links down below, one to Robinhood, one to Webull. And if you sign up for either of them, you'll get a free stock. I get a free stock. It's a win-win scenario. So check out those links down below, whether you want to sign up for Robinhood or Webull. It's really up to you. I would say that Webull is good for technical indication, and if you're more of a consistent trader that's doing day trading or swing trading, you get those features, and that will be something beneficial to you. You could take advantage of. Robinhood, I would say, is good for dividend investing, long-term investing, but of course people use it to day trade as well. So it is completely up to you. But before we get to AMC, which there's a substantial update when it comes to that stock. So Viacom, pretty solid growth for the last month. There hasn't been too many days where it had a downtick, and 5-day chart looking very good. Today was down about 10%, but if you take a look at ABR last 5 days, last month, starting to show an uptrend, and then OXLC starting to show some signs of life there. So we'll be closely watching these stocks in the future episodes, but I do want to talk about AMC. There is some substantial news with AMC. So AMC stock, remember, I was talking about it. I was thinking about shorting. I was thinking about going out of one of my positions and just shorting about $50 or so of my portfolio on AMC, because they were close to filing a bankruptcy, and of course there's tremendous loss of revenue when it comes to the virus. So we look at the 1-month chart, and it's a completely different story. AMC has had an outrageous comeback. From the low right here, it's up about 150%. That's an amazing comeback story. And the reason for that, and I was very curious as to how this is happening. How are they able to survive when most of the country is closed and most people are going to AMC theaters? So we'll look at the motley fool here, why shares of AMC Entertainment are surging today. So the stock of AMC jumped 12.5%. This was on the 28th of April, and that was in the morning trading Tuesday. And that was the prospect of more states allowing business to be open. So just with some reopening, I guess that was a silver lining as far as AMC shareholders. And like I had mentioned, and it says here, it was just 2 weeks ago that it looked as if the COVID-19 pandemic would push AMC into bankruptcy, as forced theater closures shut off revenue to the world's largest, biggest cinema operator, and the company had also slashed its dividend, and executives all took pay cuts to help conserve cash. But AMC was able to raise $500 million in a new debt offering that pushed back the threat of going bankrupt, while its largest shareholder, Daly and Wanda Group, maintained it was never a possibility to begin with. So investors should be wary, even if AMC is able to open up many of its businesses sooner than the mid-June date it had been eyeing. And the movie industry has been seriously hurt. We all know this. And now you have studios like Disney, and they're pushing on-demand, straight-to-demand movies, and they're also going to be losing a lot of summer blockbusters. So while AMC probably won't see a return to where it was before the pandemic, I would still say that there is some sign of hope. I don't think it's going to be going bankrupt anytime soon. They have had a lifeline with this new debt offering, but still be wary. Of course, I wouldn't throw all your money in it, but it is a good sign that they were able to avoid bankruptcy. Another article here, threat of AMC bankruptcy postponed as theater operator raises $500 million. Similar article, just the initial announcement. This was on the 20th, so this is the initial announcement of the funds that they were able to raise. So even though it slashes dividend, 2.44% of $5 isn't nothing. That's not too terrible. And if it goes back to around the $7, $8, $9, $10 range, that's not terrible. That's a decent dividend. So net account value stands at 117.46. We are just about in the green in every position that we own, and we shall see what happens. I am keeping an eye on many stocks for when I'm ready to sell some of these positions off, so you can be sure to look out for future updates coming in future episodes. But I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, smash that like button, and if you'd like to see more videos from my channel, I post videos every single week. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss any future episodes or videos. See you in the next one.